Their health insurance changed, even canceled without their permission.
And so one minute I have insurance, we go to the doctor, and then a few weeks later I'm getting my premium back and we don't have insurance.
It's happening to families here in Georgia who rely on the Affordable Care Act marketplace.
Switched, canceled, terminated altogether multiple times.
A Channel 2 Action News investigation uncovers how rogue insurance agents are making millions by taking advantage of consumers and taxpayers.
It's just like somebody's in there just messing with your life every day.
Painful. Channel 2 consumer investigator Justin Gray is here.
And Justin, you discovered these bad actors, all they need, right, to verify is basic information to switch or even cancel people's insurance policies without them even knowing about it.
Yeah, George, just your name, date of birth, and the state you live in. That's it. And you may not know it happened until you go to the pharmacy or the ER and don't have coverage.
You know, even though they were very nice, you know, where I was taking my daughter to the doctor, I could see the frustration in their eyes.
That doesn't compare to the frustration Tisha Foreman felt when she found out why her daughter's pediatrician thought the family had no insurance.
It's stressful and it's scary and it's embarrassing.
Then the Douglas County mom got a tax form, essentially a $1,700 tax bill for an extra health insurance policy brokers she never met signed her up for without her knowledge.
For 3 months, I kept calling on the phone, trying to talk to the marketplace to get them to understand it. I wasn't doing these applications. I didn't know who this agent was.
For the Delaney's, they discovered they had a problem on a trip to the pharmacy to pick up Randy's insulin for his diabetes.
You can imagine my shock when they told us it was $1,096. I was like, what?
This class action lawsuit alleges families who rely on the Affordable Care Act marketplace for health care are victims of a multi-million-dollar health insurance fraud scheme targeting the ACA.
I believe this is the largest health insurance fraud case ever.
Atlanta attorney Jason Doss says rogue insurance agents are exploiting a provision added during COVID, allowing low-income Americans to switch coverage on the marketplace at any time, not just open enrollment.
The problem is that what if the bad guy owns the enrollment platform? They have the keys to the castle.
Insurance agents get paid a monthly commission of about $20 per ACA policy. If they switch you, they make money.
All they need is a first name, last name, date of birth, and state.
Georgia insurance agent Callie Navratis says it really is as unbelievable as it sounds. Her clients keep getting switched without her knowledge.
This didn't just happen once. This didn't just happen twice. This happened over and over.
Yes. Over and over and over again.
The lawsuit says pop-up ads like this one are how they're getting your information. Advertising free money. Many customers think they're just requesting information. Foreman's husband had clicked on one of those ads and ended up speaking with someone at True Coverage.
He just asked him his name and where he lived, and he had no idea that this was happening.
He thought he'd be getting a cash card. He got signed up for health care coverage he didn't need instead. The federal government's own numbers show the massive scale of this. Nearly 275,000 people in just the first 8 months of the year have filed complaints that they either were changed from or enrolled in plans without their consent. Each switch means potential gaps in health coverage.
It's just like somebody's in there just messing with your life every day.
One minute I have insurance, we go to the doctor, and then a few weeks later I'm getting my premium back and we don't have insurance.
The system was designed to give private companies access to the federal marketplace database. But citing, quote, anomalous activity, the feds blocked 2 companies, Benefit Align and True Coverage, from the marketplace in August.
I don't like the word guilt, but I felt ashamed and I felt embarrassed.
A whistleblower at True Coverage, a former insurance agent at this Florida call center, agreed to talk to us.
The top performers were people that were lying bluntly, and they were telling people that they were going to get that cash.
In an affidavit, another whistleblower provided this internal True Coverage email from the senior director of quality assurance, who wrote that on the phone they should be vague, cannot give specifics about cash cards despite what ads are promoting. But there's no free money. It's the federal subsidy for insurance that goes to the insurance company. And if your income doesn't qualify, you pay it back at tax time.
What you get at the end of the year is a penalty from the IRS.
Between June and October, the feds suspended 850 agents and brokers for, quote, reasonable suspicion of fraud or abusive conduct related to unauthorized enrollments or plan switches. Just within the past few weeks, Tisha Foreman received corrected tax forms to get that tax penalty she was charged refunded.
I'm grateful that this is going to be able to resolve that issue, but there's the many more who this is not happening for.
In a statement, True Coverage tells us, quote, while we cannot comment on ongoing litigation, we strongly believe that the allegations are baseless and without merit. But in this motion to dismiss, True Coverage and the other companies named in the lawsuit even claim that the consumers who had gaps in their coverage suffered, quote, no tangible loss, saying these injuries essentially have no health. For having no health insurance, quote, are neither concrete nor tied to any financial metrics. So they're saying having no health insurance, not a loss.
So, Justin, you say the federal government is actually trying to take some steps to stop all of this.
Yeah, they have taken a series of steps, but we are finding that some of these crooks already possibly finding ways to work around it. We're working on that all new for 6 o'clock.
And the fact that it keeps happening. Justin Gray, thank you.